And we're live. How's everyone doing? I'm just trying to see if I can pull up the chat. Admission. No. 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 Um, can you guys hear me okay? Just gonna check if the stream is well working or not. See if I can hear myself. Why can't I see the chat for some reason? Oh, for some reason I can't see the chat. Why can't I see the chat for some reason? Oh, for some reason I can't see the chat. Why can't I see the chat for some reason? Alright, so let's do this. No worries, mate. No worries. Live. Let's see if we got any news first. So far, I can't see nothing. No news. Ponja, Pedro, or ISAK. I'm gonna quickly run down my game week 4 review and then we'll talk about this week's team selection. 2 seconds. Okay, let's do this. So last week was a horrible game week, to be fair. At total 54 points. I only had 2 returns. Luckily, Haaland returned, was my captain. And thank the Lord, Arsenal kept a clean sheet and Gabriel got a header, honestly. So, just 2 return. I don't know how I survived this battle week. I thought I would have even a bigger rank drop than what I had. As I said, I mean, rank is not a big deal at this stage, but considering how much of the variance, I mean, it was insane. People were having 34 points, some people had 15 points a week. To come away with 54 points just off 2 players returning, that's actually insane, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, as you guys can see, I did have a red arrow last week. I went from 3,000 in the world, 3.9k in the world to 9,000 now, which I'm pretty happy with, to be honest, considering how travesty of a week I had. I mean, god damn. Eze, I mean, Alisson the pen. I mean, Eze wanted to take it, but Mateta just took it from him. I mean, Salah blanked. Who would have saw that coming versus Forest? Jota blanked. I mean, he ran off the pitch like 20 seconds before 60 minutes, you know? Like, unbelievable. You had Robinson that considered last minute versus West Ham. They kept a clean sheet until the 94th minute, and then they conceded. I think Danny Ings scored. And obviously Trent, he didn't get subbed off at the 17th minutes, you know. The time when we needed to get subbed off, he stayed on. I mean, Henderson, he's absolute horse shit. I thought Palace improved defensively after watching that Chelsea game. But it looks like I was wrong. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to get rid of this guy. It might seem like, look, week to week, I'm either trashing this guy or praising this guy. But to be honest, overall, I don't think he'll be a good choice, regardless of how we look at it. Moving forward, at his price point, guys like Sales, Sanchez probably have a better chance of keeping more clean sheets and save points as well. But look, at the moment, like, I'll be honest, it seems like I'm playing with 10 players every week. Henderson is pretty much a minus. So yeah, ISAK blanked. He had an injury, came after halftime to end the week. Absolute shocker. I mean, who would have saw that coming? I mean, considering how this game week went, you guys are probably not surprised, literally. And Rodgers, I mean, he's involved in every single freaking goal celebration, but he never contributed to any of it, right? He's always showing his face in the celebration. He looks good. Yeah, but he's just there to show face, I guess, not to get any FPL returns, right? But you can't be too mad because he's only 5 million, right? The fact that he outscored Jota, he outscored Trent, and he's 5 million, that says a lot. And he outscored ISAK. So you can't be mad at Rodgers, if I'm being honest. And yeah, my bench, sorry, João Pedro, obviously all of a sudden, oh, look how many shockers that week, bro. João Pedro, he didn't travel with the squad. He wasn't even with the squad. Apparently he picked up a knock. And we were all tracking his planes and whatnot, and all of a sudden the guy's not been available and we heard nothing about it. So it's travesty, absolute travesty. And yeah, man, the fact that I survived this week is a blessing, man. Thank the Lord, alhamdulillah, I survived, man. But yeah, look, it was a pretty rough week. I don't think we're gonna see these weeks that often. It's always one of these weeks that happens in every season. But this was one to remember for sure. I mean, goodness. I mean, not for me, obviously. I mean, I survived somehow. But for other people that have like 30 points, something like that, it's like, that's a big L on it. So I wouldn't be too stressed about it. Don't be too reactionary. I think if you did have a low score, because the average was maybe around 40 points that most people had. So don't be too bummed out about it. I don't think it will happen every week because a lot of the premiums blanked. Like likes as a Salah, Trent. I mean, Saka got an assist, I think, but that's about it. Yeah. So let's move on to our game week 5 team selection. And as you guys can see, I have made my one transfer. I had only had one free transfer and I've made it due to the fact that there's a doubt around ISAK. Apparently not only did he have an eye injury, he also had a toe injury somehow. He picked up a toe injury. Now, if you consider the fact that he said after the game that he's got blurry vision, and the fact that now he's got a toe issue, he'll probably still play because, you know, apparently it's his birthday today or something. So there will be a birthday tax. And the fact that Newcastle really don't have a backup striker. And it is not ideal to play Gordon as a striker. So, and they need to beat Fulham. They do need to beat them, considering that that's an easy fixture for them, right? Or, well, some people may argue that it isn't. And I wouldn't blame them. But yeah, to be honest, I think ISAK is a bit of a disappointment, considering his price point and considering the output we expected from him. It was a bit of a disappointment. But anyways, we move. I've got in Watkins for him. And it may be a good transfer and it may be a bad transfer, right? If Watkins goes and banks, I don't know, 2 goals, it's a good transfer. If he blanks, it's a bad transfer. But at the end of the day, the way I set up my team, if this team doesn't perform well in the next 2 game weeks, I will look to wildcard in 7. However, if Jota keeps on starting ahead of Darwin, and if Watkins keeps on returning, and maybe Rodgers gets at least something, same with Eze again, and hopefully João Pedro is also healthy and gets something. Considering if this squad performs well, I do not need to work hard, but however, I am planning right now at the moment. I'm 60 to 70% there in wildcard 7. That way, I could obviously offload João Pedro, offload Watkins, offload the likes of Trent, and even Salah to some extent, but I may not go there. I might want to keep Salah for the hopefully for whole season, but I probably won't be keeping him for the whole season. And same with Jota if he keeps his place, right? So yeah, there's a lot of issues with my team if I'm being honest, moving forward. But I think the next 1 or 2 game weeks, it does look pretty good, right? A second. Yeah, by the way, I can't see my chat, guys, for some reason. I don't know why. So if you did message me in chat, apologies, I didn't see it. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Second, you see my brother is basically showing the chat right now. Let me put it on my phone. Streaming is always technical difficulties, man. Chat, guys, for some reason. Okay, I put it on my phone now. No Alisson for Liverpool today. Oh, is it leaked? Yeah, Cortex. You got the news. So yeah, good morning, Cortex. Thank you for tuning in, bro. And no Alisson for Liverpool. I need to check if that's been leaked or not. Just 2 seconds. I'm gonna check. This guy usually is good for giving out news, but he hasn't tweeted anything. Is it 100% confirmed he's out? Yeah, I know in the news conference that Klopp said that he may not be available. Yeah. So let me refresh my feed. So we got people select as an exact with traveling is with traveling news guys, but that may not be true. I don't know if it's a trust worthy source. Only 2K followers, so I wouldn't trust this, to be honest. Kanji's asking, is there a Haaland plan in game week 7 or avoid? Brother, you need help, man. Bruh, come on, man. I mean, let me see if I. Sorry, 1 second. Anyways, moving on to our team selection. But as I said, guys, look, I am eyeing up. I'm 60% there for wildcard 7. But if this squad does well in the next 2 game weeks, I may delay a bit longer. But one thing is pushing me to the wildcard is the fact that I don't have an Arsenal attacker. And if I want the likes of Saka, I would have to sell Salah in game week 6. And I don't want to do that. He has Wolves away, right? Look, if I have a really bad week, I might even go earlier, 1 week earlier than originally planned and go in game week 6. But the only issue is there's an international break in game week 7. And that's probably an ideal time to wildcard because you know players will be coming from international duties. There may be injuries, and you can react based on what players are injured and what players are available. So yeah, I think that's probably a better choice for me and for my team, to be honest. Yeah, let me just check the chat. Hold on. Let me just check the chat. 1 second. Second. I can't even see the chat, man. Who's a good replacement for Muniz? That depends on when you're wildcarding, Webster. Are you planning to... Oh yeah, Wood is very much considerable, by the way. I do like Wood. I think he's been slept on. Yeah, he's very much considerable. But I wouldn't put him as my number 1 option though. I would say fast rank here for long term. As much as people want to shit on DCL, I think for long term, if you're not planning to work out anytime soon, I think DCL will be a good replacement for Muniz. But for the short term, I'd say I do like Nketiah for the short term. I'd say because they're in the same price bracket, 5.9. I could also say that you could go for Vardy, but the only problem is Vardy has Arsenal in game week 6. And if you can basically bench Vardy for game week 6, that's a good option. But look, I'm not too excited about the options at the moment, I'll be honest. I think the ideal scenario was for Wissa to be available. But right now, the options that we have, I'm not too keen on any of them. So, yeah. What happened to Barco? Oh, my friend. He went to La Liga. He's been transferred out. Or loaned out, I think. He's in La Liga. I think he plays for Sevilla now. I may be wrong, but I think he's Sevilla now. Yeah, there we go. Cortex said it, yeah. Correct. So just to answer the questions, I think I would say Wood is not a bad option, but long term DCL I'd say, but the options are quite limited. I would go DCL and then Kitty, man. That's what I would say. If you had to replace Muniz. Yeah, guys, these are my thoughts on the team. Let me know what you guys think, man, in the comment. How are you guys lining up? You guys have any dilemmas? Put it in the chat. Any news in GP? I'm gonna check right now, actually. Webster, hold on. I'm gonna refresh my feeds. Hopefully I get something. Okay, welcome. Usually this person here is very good to summarize all the leaks. Let me see if they've posted anything. Nope, nothing so far. I'll check Andy. Andy might, post something. Okay, no. Andy hasn't posted anything. FPL, Tony, you might have posted something. Nope, nothing so far, guys. Not that I can see. If you guys do see any leaks, do let me know though. I might have missed something, But I am following the main people that do give leaks, to be honest. So, yeah. You bought in Vardy for Wissa. Yeah, that's not bad. But are you planning to work out in 6? Because there is no way you're expecting anything from Vardy versus Arsenal, are you, in game week 6? That's the only issue with the Vardy, right? You can bring him in this week, but next week you're going to have to most likely bench him unless you want to get a 2-pointer. Yeah. Let's see if we got anything else. FPL Martin team. JP trained yesterday. Yes, he did train yesterday. And obviously he plays on Sunday. There's more time for him to recover. But again, I think I have more doubts about JP than ISAK. You may say why. I'll say simply because they have too much depth to rush Pedro. And the manager kept on saying, we don't want to risk him. We don't want to risk him. We want to protect him. That basically gives me the signals like, oh yeah. And we don't even know what injury he has, by the way. They didn't mention that in the presser. So we can be optimistic, sure. But I'd say ISAK is needed much more for Newcastle than João Pedro, because they can play Welbeck, they can play Ferguson. They have a bunch of options. Newcastle doesn't have any replacement because Wilson is still injured. So I would be worried more about João Pedro personally. No, I'm benching him in game week 4. Semenyo, yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, Semenyo is a very good pick from game week 6. So then that's fine. Vardy as a punt is good. That's fine. But do keep in mind, I don't think it will be a long-term option though, Cortex. If you think about it, they did sign Edward, right? And they didn't sign to bench him, right? So most likely they may share minutes or they may both play together. We don't know. It's a wait and see. Again, has there any team news in the last hour or so? No, my friend, not that I can see. I'm refreshing my feeds, of course, but let's see if there is anything that comes up. No, not at the moment. I think yeah, we haven't got any leaks yet, Wilson. It's what I would say. If you're on Twitter, if you usually follow the FPL boys, he usually does summarize most of the leaks. So yeah, he reposts if someone does have a leak. And obviously you got your likes of FPL Tony, Lazy FPL and all that. So yeah, you can follow them too. Another thing to know, by the way, guys like Andy do get DMs from their fans and whatnot about different leaks. So if you can watch them as well simultaneously, you might get some news. Bench one out of Mbemo, Rogers, Eze, João Pedro. Yeah, I'll play Mbemo, Rogers, Eze ahead of João Pedro simply because of the injury doubt. I'll be completely honest with you. No brainer. I'd bench João Pedro. The only reason why I can't bench João Pedro because look what I have coming off the bench. I've got Hardwood. Like, come on, man. I think Ipswich beat Southampton. Honestly, Southampton by far the worst team in the league. I'm expecting Ipswich to score versus Southampton, so that's why I'm not starting Hardwood Bayliss ahead of João Pedro. I'm hoping even if João Pedro does come off the bench, I'm hoping that he can at least get, I don't know, an assist or maybe they win a pen, right? That is the reason why I am choosing to go João Pedro ahead of Hardwood. Bench one off. Okay, no. I'll be looking to transfer him out sooner than later for sure. Yeah, that's a transfer out though, my friend. That's a transfer out. Cortex. For sure. That'll be a transfer out soon. But look, if he keeps on scoring, man, then obviously, you know, that's a big differential for yourself, right? So I don't mind it, bro. Honestly. I get this deal out of ESR, Rogers, JP, I'll bench João Pedro. Yeah, as I said, I'll bench João Pedro, bro. Because you know ESR is gonna start, you know Rogers is gonna start, you know DCL is gonna start. You don't know if João Pedro is gonna start or not. Because the manager kept on saying, look, we want to protect him, So to expect him to have like 2 weeks off and all of a sudden just come back to the starting lineup, I don't see it to be realistic. But look, you know, if you don't trust, say for example, if you don't have much faith in Rogers or Eze and you think João Pedro is a better pick, you can go for them. But just keep in mind that João Pedro could come off the bench. But yeah, if I was you, I'd personally bench João Pedro and play all three ahead of João Pedro. But yeah. And Mbeumo is a must. I don't even know why you put Mbeumo in this bracket. Mbeumo has to start. Doesn't matter who. Like Mbeumo has to start. The only doubt you might have is whether to start Eze or João Pedro. That may be the only conversation. If I'm being honest. Yeah. Has Andy tweeted anything? He usually if he does get leaks, he does tweet it out. To be honest. Andy FPL. Oh, nothing on him so far. Guys, the reason why I'm looking to my right constantly because the chat is on my phone. I can't really see the chat on my stream. Technical difficulty as always. But yeah, man, I'm on wildcard 7 right now, I think, but based on the way my team looks. I don't know about you guys. When are you guys looking to wildcard? Game week 6, 7? I really wanted to save my wildcard, man. But the likes of Henderson, the likes of freaking, what's it called? Johnson, Sangare, Hardwood, all this garbage bench, injuries making me want a wildcard, man. Trent starts, Anfield inside. Oh, perfect. But that wasn't it. We didn't need to. I mean, that's not a big deal. Like, we know Trent's going to start. What we want to know is freaking Diego Jota, if he's going to start. Let me check Anfield inside now. Let's check. Hold on. I'm more interested into Jota, to be honest. So if they have the Trent news, they must have the Jota news. I just think they're waiting for the maybe last minute. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, come on, Anto. I'm gonna reply to this. That's nice, but what about someone already said it? Jota or Diaz? That's fine. Can't reply to this. What about Jota? Jota. No, they're reliable. I don't doubt them. I don't doubt them, Cortex. My only thing is, I wasn't concerned about Trent. I'm concerned about Jota. Genuinely concerned about Jota. So I think they will tweet out any news for Jota as well. Because if they have the Trent league, they must have the team sheet. So they definitely know. Definitely know. Yes, people asking about Diaz and Jota. Jota, Diaz, Jota. Oh, that's hilarious. Like, no one said thanks to him for Trent. Everyone. But you should know the inside, like, bro, like, you know what we're interested in, bro. Thanks for letting us know Trent's gonna start. Thank you. But Yeah. Um, I do want to go on FPL planner. FPL planner. Any news? Any news? Any other news? Nope. 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 Crazy. 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 I'm just gonna stick with Anthony's inside. I think he's gonna be the one that's giving out leaks, man. Yeah. Second to him here. Come on, brother. Give us the Jota news, man. Give us the Jota news, bro. Honestly. Is DCL illness serious or he's fine? No, DCL is fine, bro. Uh, Shandai said it in his press conference. He's fine. Guys, if you guys are on any other streams like Andy or Harry, let me know if they got any leaks because those guys normally get some leaks. I'm gonna check out Fingy's stream myself actually. Harry's stream. Second, I'll do it shortly. We're late. That's funny. Uh, no, 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 no. Mm, check out Andy's stream now. Looks like Harry's playing João Pedro. He's starting João Pedro. So yeah, I don't think he's got any leaks on him yet. He's also got Jota himself. So yeah, he hasn't got any leaks yet. Mm. Anything else? Anything else? Come on, give us some news, man. Give us some news, bro. What's happening in João Pedro? What's happening in João Pedro and freaking Jota, bro? Those are my two main concerns. What sort of leaks are you guys looking for, man? You on the João Pedro leak or ISAK leak, Jota leak? What do you guys need? What news you need, man? I'm assuming most people got João Pedro. They just want to get the João Pedro news. But I think that's unlikely because he plays on Sunday. Just collecting FTs. JP plays tomorrow, yeah? Okay, he may play, but he's saying he's going to start though. Are you confident he's going to start, Cortex? I have my doubts, man. I have my doubts. I wouldn't be certain that he's going to start. Listen, look, I think I'll be the happiest person if he does, right? At least, there's a chance that he gets a return if he starts. But if he's benched, man, don't be surprised, bro. My expectation going into it is that I think he'll be benched. He'll come off the bench. So what do you think, Cortex? Do you think he's benched or he's gonna be starting? Yeah, we ain't getting any leaks. That's true because he plays tomorrow. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. But sometimes some people that No, do have leaks a day early, you know. I don't know how, but they do get a leaks a day early somehow. Can. Where do I put my team ID, man? Oh, okay, I got my team here. Yeah, I got my team here actually. Okay. This will be my wildcard 6 if I was to do it actually. I'm gonna do a quick wildcard draft right now for wildcard game week 6. Might as well. Greaves has to come in. It's a given. Apparently Jota starts, not sure though. Can you add me on that news leak? Cortex. Who tweeted out? Who tweeted out? Is Anfield inside again or? They've been right, but you see with this Trent one, yeah, like bro, like we know Trent is gonna stop, bro. I'm just like, bro, all I need to know is Jota, man. Notifications. Oh, the FPL boys tweeted out. Oh, perfect. That's they're reliable. Well, they're saying they don't know, they're not sure, but they got it from someone. James. This is big. Let me see who this guy is. He's got 8,000 followers. Liverpool Football Club or Level FC. Is he reliable though? Is he reliable? Let's look at the comment section what they're saying. Yeah, thanks Cortex. I think I got it now. Thanks. I've got it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there's another guy that says Chris Royce Words. He's also 18k followers. You know, that's he may be believable. He may be believable. He's got 18k followers. A lot of people following. Let's check. Told Jota starts. India's news. No. What about this then? Okay, that's good news. If you got Jota, he starts, boys, apparently. But look, I don't know if he's reliable though. FPL Tony. I wish it was Tony or Lazy FPL turning out. I'd believe in this hobby. Yeah, look, if he does start, it's good. Thanks, by the way. So yeah, for those who have Jota, I guess he starts. We got 2 different sources suggesting that he starts. Preparing block button just in case. Oh, that's hilarious. That is so funny, man. I'm gonna reply to this likewise. That's funny. Yeah, guys, I said if these guys are just chatting absolute crap, yeah, they're gonna be on the block list for sure, bro. No cap, bro. Okay, all right. Let's go back to our proposed wildcard for game week 6. So let's do this. If you're on wildcard 6 or 7, I think this is what I would have, right? I'm gonna go on this. Before I do that, just double check your team is locked in, yeah, guys, yeah? Just double check, right? I've got Salah captain, vice captain Haaland. Yeah, make sure you have your vice and your main captain sorted, guys, yeah? Obviously, guys, in terms of captaincy this week, yeah, I think it has to be Salah, and then I would say it's either, if you have the likes of Palmer, I'll probably put Palmer second, and I'll probably have, you know, I saw a tweet, someone say, oh, if you consider like it is not you should not consider Haaland as a captain. I'm like, bro, like how can you say that when the guy literally like scored 9 goals in the last 4 games, bro? Like, look, if you don't have Palmer, and if you don't have like the likes of Salah or any Liverpool assets, right? Look, man, I think Haaland is not a bad shout. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, I'll go Salah, Watkins, and Palmer, you know, or maybe Palmer and then Watkins. But I just personally, I like these 3 captains this week. Yeah, and I also don't mind the Trent shout captain wise, you know. And Haaland can be a consideration as well. So yeah, make sure you got your vice and your main captain guys right. Make sure that there's only 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left for the deadline, boys. So do your team for sure. Do your team now. Konate starts from Anfield stats. Yeah, I think that's given. I think the centre backs Konate they will start. I don't think Kwanzaa is coming back anytime soon unless there is an injury. I think Kwanzaa will get the cup games, but in terms of Champions League, Premier League, Konate will start. ISAK in the squad. Why am I not surprised, bro? As I said, guys, look, man, I have more doubts about João Pedro than ISAK, and I predicted this, man. Like, the guy has a toe, the guy has one eye. He's still gonna pull up, man. It doesn't matter if he's in a wheelchair. Like, Eddie Howe is gonna play him, bro. They don't have an option, but they have no backup, bro. Like, the guy could literally pull up in a wheelchair and he'll play. Guardiola, Lewis, Robinson, 1 to bench. Vijay. I would say, bro, Guardiola. I wouldn't bench Guardiola, man. I wouldn't bench Guardiola. It's a tough one, man. Yeah, I wouldn't bench Guardiola, right? Because I just think Arsenal attack, bro. I think they'll just park the bus. There's a chance that City keep a clean sheet. So I'd play Guardiola. Lewis, yeah, Lewis, I have my doubts, man. I prefer Guardiola to start, man. I think. And I wouldn't mind playing Robinson, but yeah, I think Guardiola for sure. Play him and bench maybe Robinson, or Lewis, one or the other. Yeah, good luck, Kanji, bro. Good luck. Thank you for tuning in and showing love, man. I appreciate it, bro. It's so high. You must be getting nosebleed. That overall rank is so high. You must be getting nosebleed. Nah, bro. I'm not thinking too much about the rank. I think you helped me with that, bro. I think you helped me like say, look, at the end of the day, at this stage, bro, these ranks, right? These 10Ks, 20Ks, or 100Ks, the difference at max maybe 30 points, bro. And 30 points is basically 2 captaincy. 2 captaincy. You have to get 2 captaincy right in a week. Where say for example, most people are going with the likes of Haaland or Salah, and you captain, I don't know, a Saka or a Palmer, and they brace, and you make your gains there, bro. And all of a sudden you're back in the race, you know. So I don't think it's that much of a gap right now. I think once I get to the game week 10, then you can say, okay, that rank is, pretty good. You can sustain it or maintain it, right? But this is too early still, man. For game week 5, we only have 4 game weeks. Do you know what I mean? Captain Palmer or Trent? Oh, such a good question. I'll always go with the attacker, my friend. I'll go for Captain Palmer, mate, for sure. Stanley. And you got 2 minutes. You gotta hurry up, man. Guys, make sure your teams are locked in, man. Get your captains right ASAP. Do you know what I mean? Palmer captain for sure over Trent. I'll go for Palmer. What else did you say? Okay, that's it. Yeah. Kanji, man. Good luck to you. Good luck to you as well, bro. And don't think about rank too much, man. Just bring in Haaland. Stop debating about whether to bring in Haaland or not. Bring that guy in, man. There's no debate. There's nothing. There's nothing to talk about. Just bring him in. I saw you tweet about, is Haaland essential in game week 7? Like, duh. Like, what are we talking about? Come on, man. What are we talking about, man? Come on. I'm gonna do this wildcard draft quickly. Mahatma Gandhi waiting for you on that early kickoff. That's hilarious. Captain Watkins or Son. Captain Vijay, you only have 1 minute left. Captain Watkins, go for Watkins. Vijay, bro, you got 1 minute left, bro. How are you asking these questions right now, bro? You're trolling me, bro, Vijay. This guy. How do you not know you're gonna captain right now, bro? Hurry up, man. Pick your captain, bro. Watkins, yeah, go for Watkins. VJG, man, I'm worried about you, man. Make sure you do your team right on time, man. Only a minute left. I'm gonna do this draft quickly, man. It's harder than especially game week 7. Bro, like, come on, bro. Is that even a question? That's no longer a question that you need to ask anyone, bro. No expert needs to answer that question. Or no one has to answer that question. The answer is already there, bro. The teacher's already given you the answer, and the teacher is Haaland. The teacher gave you a question and then he answered for you as well. Nice, VJ. Nice. Good luck. Who did you captain, VJ? Watkins or Palmer? Let me know, man. I do think Watkins has more potential, though. But again, Palmer, I like him too. I love him, actually, for West Ham fixture. Just let me know who you captained. I would be interested to know how it went. Let's do this. Let's say I go for Lewis. And let's do Trent. If I work hard, bro, I don't know if I want to have Trent, man. I don't know if I want to have Trent, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Oh. Let's do this. I don't know if I'll go for Eze as well. I don't know if I'll go for Eze. I might go for Mbimo. Jota, I wouldn't go for Jota. I'll probably go Saka. You have to have Saka. You want to bring in Arsenal. So yeah, I'll take out him. I'll probably get Robertson. I'll probably have Robertson, Gabriel, Henderson. I'll get Ray, of course. That's not negotiable. Like Ray and Saka in Walkout 6, you must have it, man. Unless you chose to go triple Arsenal defense, which is ridiculous, to be fair. But what else? I think obviously ISAK out for. I'll do Calvert-Lewin. That could be Nketiah as well, to be honest. But again, I just think because he's a talisman for Everton, I'll just go for him. Probably more minutes and pens and whatnot. João Pedro, look, if João Pedro is healthy and he plays me good minutes, I may keep him on a wild card just because of the fact that what the Brighton manager said. Look, he's a very he's one of the main players. Basically, he's essentially said he's their talisman, and he's on 90 minutes and pens and etc. So I'll probably keep him, right? I'd probably take him out for a Carvalho. I'll probably get Carvalho in. Johnson. For Van de Berg. Where is Van de Berg? Yeah, Van de Berg. The only problem, right? I've got Lewis, and I'm expecting him to start most weeks, and he could be getting benched, but I have Greaves to cover for him. But Greaves is an Ipswich defender, so I don't know if that's ideal, if I'm being honest. So let's do this. Game week 6. Okay, let me just do this. Let's see how it looks. Let's put him on the bench. Okay. All right, this is how we'll be lining up for game week 6. Rodgers, look, you could go for Ahmad, you could go for Adama, right? Or you could even go for what's this Brentford midfielder. Instead of Carvalho, you could go for that guy. But what's it called? What's his name? Let me do Brentford. Forgot his name now. Yeah, Shade. You could go for Shade instead of Rodgers. I don't know if you have enough fun for it. You go for Shade, you might have to take out Carvalho. And I don't know, get yeah, I don't think that works. I don't think that works. I'll just keep Rodgers. You just have to keep Rodgers. If you want to keep Salah, right, for game week 6, you have to but to be honest, I don't need Robertson, man. I don't need Robertson. I could just take Robertson out. And I could put Porro, I guess. Pedro Porro, yeah. Let's do Pedro Porro. And to see, I'm not checking the chat right now because I'm doing this draft quickly. So let's start from oh, perfect, man. That's good to know. Anfield said, but they confirmed it now, and now I believe that even more. Perfect. Okay. So look, if we don't want to go with Rodgers, right, and we want to go with Shade, for example, yeah, the way to get fun is like this. So we get Shade in. Can I just add Shade, bro? Like, come on, man. I'll just do him to Pedro Porro. How does this look, guys? You got Pedro Porro, who's very attacking. You got Gabriel, and you got Lewis. If Lewis gets benched, I still have 0.2 million. I could look to upgrade one of the defenders. The only problem is we've got Sangare, and we want to put someone like, I guess, I don't know, Winks or something. I don't know. But look, that's the only way you could actually fund this type of squad, man. Like to have Saka, Haaland, Salah, Gabriel, like that. These are one of the ways you could have it. But the problem is you are sacrificing the likes of Trent, and you are going to have one poor midfield spot pretty much most weeks. I guess another way to look at it is if you keep Rodgers, you could have upgraded Wings to Carvalho. I don't know if that helps, or get a 4th defender. I just prefer a 4th defender, man. I think 4th Northern defender probably, man. I'd probably prefer like a Van der Beek to, I think maybe an Aina or something. I don't know, like or Robinson. Look, maybe I could do this. Like this could be it, man. Look, like this is what I'll probably do. Like if Lewis gets benched or whatever and he doesn't come on, I got Robinson to cover for him. Robinson's a very good cover. You know what I mean? So Like, I could do this, honestly. I could do this. Like, I don't know what you guys think. If I was to wildcard in 6, I think I would go for something like this because I just think Salah is essential, man. I don't know, man. I just feel, yeah. But look, at the same time, from game week 7 onwards, he's got Palace, Chelsea, Arsenal. Like, okay, he does have a, say, so-called tough run here, but I don't consider Palace and Chelsea to be a great defense. You know what I mean? Yes, Arsenal, yes, I do. But I feel like in these 2 games, he can get returns. Like, do you know what I mean? He may not brace, like, get 2-3 goals, but he can easily get a goal and an assist. And that's still, like, 10, 12 points. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I just don't want to go against Salah. I feel like if I'm going against him, especially when he's got Wolves away, Crystal Palace, yeah, I'd probably cap this type of draft. Just, yeah, this works for me, man. Just let me know what you guys think. Let me look at the chat now. Oh, I will change him to Fabianski, of course. Sorry, Fabianski. All right. So let me see what you guys think. Let me just see what you guys are saying on the chat. Yeah, this does look good, isn't it, Cortex? Because if you think about it, right, you've got Robinson for Lewis when he becomes a doubt. But if Lewis starts, we're laughing with this draft. I mean, we're laughing. Look, game week 7, we're lining up with Gabriel, Porro, who's got Brighton, and Fulham. Fair enough, Porro might concede, but I feel like he can get attack in return, right? And look, another problem, obviously, we got freaking Rodgers to play. But if we don't want to play Rodgers, right, say, for example, I don't know, we don't want to play Rodgers versus... Okay, we want to play him for Ipswich and United. Yeah, you just gotta take an L in one of the spots. Like, you gotta take an L in one of the spots, and that's gonna be a Rodgers spot. But the rest of the squad looks fine. And if Rodgers starts to pick up form, my goodness, I mean, like, this Salah and Haaland draft, I think is like easily affordable and easily viable. You know, yeah. And some weeks, right? Say for example, I don't know, like when Rodgers play. But he has good fixtures for like game week for a while, quite a while. So in game week 11, Robinson has Palace away. We could just do this. Put Rodgers on the bench. I could play 3-4-3, I think. Yeah, the defenders, look. You got Chelsea away for Gabriel, Ipswich at home for Porro, Brighton away for Lewis, and Palace for Robinson. Like, you could just bench Rodgers, you know what I mean? Like, if he's not performing, you know? And obviously, you could also do this if Salah starts to lose form, and you will say, for example, you don't want to keep him after game week 7, after he plays Palace. You can just sell him for these 2. But obviously, I wouldn't, because then after 2 weeks, 2 game weeks, he has Brighton, Villa, Southampton, which is a must-have for those fixtures Salah is. So look, guys, look, this is completely viable for game week 6 wildcard, man. I don't know what you guys think. Completely viable. I have enough funds for that personally. And I might actually go for this. I want to see how Calvert-Lewin plays. I want to see how my squad does. But the good thing about my squad right now, Jota is still starting. And he has Wolves away in game week 6. And I've got Salah and Trent for Wolves away. So if I was to work out in 6, I'll be transferring them out. For the likes of Porro and Lewis, Porro's got United away. And Lewis have Newcastle away. Which is not ideal, right? The only place I'm missing out, not work out in 6, is the fact that I could have triple Arsenal. Right, I could bring in Saka, I could bring in Gabriel, right? That's the only place I'm missing out on. So are we saying that they're going to basically both together combined, they're going to get 25 points? If we're saying they're going to get 20 to 25 points, then I'm missing out. But if they're going to get, say, I don't know, this Gabriel just keeps a clean sheet, Saka gets an assist, 12 points, I'll live with that. I would honestly just live with that. But if they get 25, 30 points, I guess that's bad. Then I should have walked out, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm giving Rodgers at least 2 more weeks, and I might look elsewhere. But bro, if he keeps on starting, I would have him for appearance points, bro. Honestly, bro, I'll just have him for appearance points, because ultimately this is enabling me to have this insane of a team. Like, I mean, look, Salah, Saka, Haaland, bro, like 3 premiums, bro, and solid premiums, and you still have double Arsenal defense, and you've got Porro to cover, I guess, Trent somewhat, right? And you have Lewis if he gets minutes. Yeah, man, this looks good, man, honestly. And yeah, I like this. But game week 7, this makes sense for me. I could just offload Jota and I could offload Trent. but I just missed out 1 week worth of points from the Arsenal assets. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. This is how it looks. If you guys like it, you know, obviously more than welcome to, you know, use this template, copy whatever, right? And yeah, hopefully it all works out for you guys. All the best to game week. See if we got any other comments. I'm gonna do Robertson to Gabriel next week. I have those already. I'm gonna do Robertson to Gabriel next week. I'm okay. Fair enough. That's good, Cortex. That's good. All right. So we passed the deadline. Teams are locked. All the best to everyone. And yeah, make sure to tune in next week for another deadline stream. Yeah. Thank you, Cortex. Thank you, Kanji. Thank you, Vijay, for tuning in. Who else joined in? On all the comments and questions. Really appreciate it, guys. Take care. And I'll be seeing you next week.